And then there's this whole issue of Iraq. You know, there are honest differences about how to move forward in Iraq, just like there were honest differences about whether or not we should go to war. John McCain was for the invasion of Iraq. I was opposed to it. John McCain wants to continue George Bush's war in Iraq indefinitely. I want to end it. So there's going to be a very clear choice in November. But that's not what John McCain's been talking about the last few days. He has been attacking me, saying, well, you know, we're not sure Obama has enough knowledge about Iraq. He's proposed a joint trip to Iraq that's nothing more than a political stunt. He's been using it to raise a few dollars in his campaign, sending out emails and mailers. But it seems Senator McCain is a lot more interested in my travel plans than the facts. Because yesterday, in his continued effort to put the best possible light on a failed policy, he stood up in Wisconsin. He said, we have drawn down to pre-surge levels. That's what he said. We have drawn down to pre-surge levels. Now, this is the guy who says, I need more knowledge. He's wrong. It's not true, and anyone running for commander-in-chief should know better. As the saying goes, you're entitled to your own opinions, but you're not entitled to your own facts. We've got 150,000 troops in Iraq, 20,000 more than we had before the surge. We have plans to get it to around 140,000 by the summer. That's still more troops than we had in Iraq before the surge. Today, Senator McCain refused to acknowledge that he had made a mistake. We all make mistakes once in a while, but he claims he didn't make it. Just like George Bush, when he's presented with the truth, he just dug in, refused to admit it. His campaign said that anybody who was asking him about it was nitpicking. Well, I don't think tens of thousands of American troops amount to nitpicking. Tell that to the young men and women who are serving bravely and brilliantly under our flag. Tell that to the families who've seen their loved ones fight tour after tour after tour of duty in a war that should have never been authorized and should have never been waged. It's time to have a debate on this war that is based on the truth. And I can't think of anything more important than how many Americans are serving in this war and making those sacrifices, and the families back home that are waiting for them. It's time for a debate that's based on how we're going to end this war, not based on raising a few more dollars on a political campaign. The American people have had enough spin. Just this week, they were reminded by George Bush's own former spokesperson of how it was deception and not straight talk that misled the American people into war. It's time to cut through the tough talk so we can have some straight talk with the American people about a war that's cost us so dearly. It's time to end the political game playing so that we can finally end this war, and that's what I've been talking about in this campaign, and that's what I'll do when I'm President of the United States of America.